Not all chilling feature films are in the theaters. Since its inception, YouTube has been a place for artists and filmmakers to share their work with the world, and many terrifying pieces of horror have surfaced because of this. Grab your nightlight and your security blanket, because in today's It's All Viral video, we're going to be covering the top 5 scariest short films on YouTube. Number 5, Creep. Directed by Drew Daywalt and David Schneider, uploaded by Feudio.com. First on our list, we have the short, simple, and sweet film about a woman driving home late at night. She casually takes a call on her phone and talks about how life has been recently, building up the suspense for the viewer as the lights of other cars on the highway speed by. After almost a minute and a half, the stasis is suddenly broken by the lights of a passing car ever so briefly shine on a man in the backseat of the car, just before the film returns to stasis again until the very end. At just under 2 minutes when not including the credits, Creep is the perfect introduction to YouTube horror and the perfect way to kick off our list. Number 4. Still Life, directed by John Knotts. The longest film on this list, Still Life is a short film that was uploaded back in 2006 by a strange channel called K02-14315. The story follows a young man driving down a deserted road until he finally comes across a quiet town. As he looks around, he realizes a mannequin sitting outside on a bench. He stares, puzzled, before running into something. But upon coming out of the car, he realizes that it too is a mannequin. The more he looks around the town, he begins to notice that things aren't quite what he expected. As he panics, he flees the town and eventually ducks into a house to regain his composure. But things only get worse from there. Director John Knotts is known for his short films and later went on to direct the full-length horror feature The Shrine, but nothing quite stands up to his early work. Still Life is still one of the most intriguing and strangely unsettling short films on YouTube, and it is well deserving of a place on our list.
Get down on the ground!
Number 3. Lights Out by David Sandberg and Lotta Loston. Now, while most people have heard of the film Lights Out that was theatrically released in the summer of 2016, many people don't know that said film was actually inspired by a short film bearing the same name. The film opens on a rainy night as a woman is preparing for bed in her home, and as she's turning off the lights, she notices a strange silhouette that only appears in the darkness. After flicking the lights on and off many times, the figure disappears. She duct tapes the lights on to be safe before climbing into bed, and that's when all hell breaks loose. Simple, short, tense, and brilliantly directed, Lights Out is definitely enough to make you sleep with the lights on. Number 2. Bedfellows, directed by Drew Daywalt and uploaded by Feudio.com. Director Drew Daywalt earns a second spot on our list with Bedfellows, one of the most recognizable short films on YouTube, and for good reason. The film opens on a short montage of a couple's married life before taking an overhead shot on them in bed together late at night. After a couple calm seconds of silence and the ticking clock, a cell phone rings. The woman answers,
Hello?
only to find that it is her husband calling and asking her to be let inside the house. Her husband, whom she thought she was in bed with. The angle then switches to reveal the creature in her husband's spot as the ticking of the clock gets louder and louder. At just over a minute and a half long, not including the credits, Bedfellows is well deserving of its place in the YouTube Horror Hall of Fame. Let's hope Drew Daywalt soon gets his long overdue recognition as a horror director. And finally, in our number 1 spot, we've got Mama by Andy and Barbara Muschietti. Of all the short films uploaded to YouTube, only one has been able to grab the attention of the master of horror himself, Guillermo del Toro. Mama is a short film by Andy and Barbara Muschietti following 2 young girls attempting to escape the gaze of their terrifying creature of a mother. The beautifully slow pacing and continuous camera shots create an incredibly tense atmosphere until the mother itself is finally revealed, appearing contorted and deformed. A small but genius detail of the film is how its single, continuous shot remained unbroken and unaltered by editing or effects until the mother comes into the story. Only then do special effects come into play, making them stand out and seem especially unnatural. Guillermo del Toro has gone on record stating that Mama is one of the scariest films he's ever seen, and it was enough for him to produce his own full-length feature film version of it, which was released in 2013 to generally positive reviews. Mama still stands as one of the scariest and most well-made films in the history of horror shorts, and if you're brave enough, you should definitely check it out right here on YouTube. But there we go, that's it for our list of the top 5 scariest short stories to ever be produced for YouTube. Know of any scary short stories of your own? Be sure to let us know down in the comment section below. And if you enjoyed this video and still have enough courage to stick around, be sure to drop a like and subscribe for more great content. But alright, it's gotta be it for this one, guys. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one.